Hey there, Jayson
And Chris.
from the 90s guys. Hey man, you're looking great.
Thanks. I guess.
So hey, Nintendo announced all the details of the Nintendo Switch last night, so we thought we'd take a few minutes of your time and tell you kind of what our predictions were that we had beforehand, and some concerns we might have going forward.
Tell you, we didn't predict things very well. Not some things. But
Nothing.
no. Enjoy.
Alright, so one of the things that I predicted was that it was going to be a 100 gigabyte system, and it was going to be $400. It's going to cost $399.
My prediction was a $250 price point. $250 price point bundle. Both were wrong.
It was $300. We got it wrong. Technically, though, he wins
Without going over.
because that's right, and it's always Jeopardy. I'm sorry, it's always Price is Right rules. That's
A
law of the land.
$300 price point is just as reasonable as $250, I think.
Oh, I agree.
$400 would have been way too high. Trying to compete with current gen systems.
No, I agree. So it is not 100 gigabytes. It is 32 gigabytes with supposedly. And one source says, yes, you can use micro SD cards. As long as the games themselves aren't loading that much data onto the system, like if you have the cartridge base, which, for those of you who didn't know, Nintendo Switch now uses cartridges again, which is awesome.
Oh, and it's much nicer. Everything loads faster. It's
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I get it for the technology. We had to go to discs for a while to be able to use that, but I don't generally think that it's completely necessary anymore.
No, going back to a flash-based system off a cartridge is much better.
Right.
It's superior. No, I understand also going down to the smaller size because a larger, more space requires an actual hard drive, which is also why they got rid of discs. You can't take a spinning disc or a spinning hard drive portably without screwing it all up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure that Sony didn't do that?
How well did that go?
That went really well.
How's your PSP doing?
It's in a drawer somewhere. Let's list some other fun features. What else does it do? Oh, so the presentation was really heavy on the Joy-Con controllers. There's lots of fun features that they do.
They have an NFC reader built into one of them. They were talking about, I believe the left one had HD rumble features.
Which we're inclined to think that maybe they both have rumble features.
Yes, at least one might. They probably both have them. One has this HD, which I don't know.
It's important. So, we both said it was going to be bundled with a game.
Now, I said Mario,
No, you said Zelda.
No, I said Mario. Probably going to be the new Mario game.
We're both wrong.
Yes.
He said Zelda at launch. That's right. I said Zelda and Mario at launch. Was wrong about Mario. But I was right about Splatoon. Splatoon is not launched. It will be summer title.
Yes.
Which isn't a bad thing. I don't think it is. And the more that I thought about it later after... we have prediction videos. The quality's terrible, so I don't know if they'll be inserted in here.
Yeah.
But I did... I thought about it later, and we pretty much were sure that Zelda was going to be a launch title. They wouldn't drop Zelda and Mario and Splatoon all at the same time. That would be a waste of resources. I want to talk about two of the other launch titles. You have 1-2 Switch, which seems like a really fun party game. I'm going to pick it up, but unfortunately I feel as though it's real gimmicky.
It seems like a WarioWare style game.
It does, and it seems, but the reason that it's coming out is it wants to show off the Joy-Cons, which we'll get into here in a second. And what was the other game? Oh, ARMS, which also features the use of the Joy-Cons. There's accelerometer, gyro. I'm sorry, the game. I could be wrong. There's a high probability that at some point I may try it. And I'll be like, oh, I was way wrong about ARMS, and this is a super cool game. So let's talk about the Joy-Cons. A lot, and we're going to talk about accessories. So a lot of the presentation on Tokyo was about the Joy-Cons, which was kind of surprising. I think that's because I think a lot of us we thought the Switch would have had like more in depth than some secret that we didn't know, but for the most part, any secrets that we didn't know were involved in the controllers.
Yeah, and I understand them talking about the controllers for the most part, because if you think about it, any game you play, you control with what?
The
Controllers.
Yeah.
Other than the operating system, your controllers are your biggest feature. You need good controllers.
Right. So, speaking of good controllers, I'm actually pretty excited about them. They are definitely very revolutionary, whether those features will ever be used or important. As Chris said, one of them has an NFC reader. Amiibo support is 100% confirmed, which...
They wouldn't drop it. It's a moneymaker.
Oh, yeah. But, let's talk about the controllers, right? So, my original plan the whole time had been Switch System, Pro Controller. Then they announced all of the cool features of the Joy-Cons. I ended up pre-ordering the Switch console and an extra set of Joy-Cons. Now, another thing so Chris said that we'll go into accessories. Chris said it would not come with the little grippy, slidey thing.
Yeah, I figured that would be a way for them to make extra money.
So,
and I was also wrong on the price of it.
Right. So it does come with one, right? Which is cool. It is $15 if you want to buy one. Now, here's where it gets Nintendo accessory. So you can buy another set of Joy-Cons, right and left set together, and it only will cost you $80.
You can buy them individually for $50.
Oh, well, that seems like a deal. Now, did I say how much the grip costs?
Grips are $15, yep.
Grips are $15, I think is a 100% reasonable cost.
Oh, yeah.
The only downside is if you want to buy an extra controller, so that's right and left Joy-Cons and the grip, that's putting you at
$95.
$95. However, don't worry, because they'll sell you a $30 grip that charges the Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
That's only $30. Each Joy-Con comes with them.
Oh, they actually come with them?
So the system will come with 2 of the straps, one for each Joy-Con, and when you buy an additional set of Joy-Cons, it comes with 2 more.
Okay.
You can buy the color matching ones.
So they're just gray otherwise.
Right. Charging grip. Charging grip's $30. Put your total controller cost at $110.
That's pricey for a controller.
That's what I did. But it is pricey for a controller, but at the same time, you expect controllers to last a long time. Or I'll buy a Pro controller. I'm actually not pre-ordering one right now. I'm going to wait. I feel that the one controller that it comes with, as well as the other set, will be enough. Now they did. Let's talk about the color sets. So you can actually buy the system in 2 bundles. It's not a bundle. You get different controller colors. The standard gray, which looks good, or you get 1 blue and 1 red.
Now, I would have preferred had they done your standard gray, then an all red or an all blue console.
Agreed.
With the screen included as that color.
Agreed. That's not what they did.
No.
But you can buy, in your additional Joy-Con sets, you can buy both red, both blue, or if you're a weirdo,
red and blue.
Red and blue. Launch title, we'll just touch on real quick. There was 3 versions of Zelda, in case you didn't need a difficult choice. By the way, none of them come with an amiibo. There's your standard edition for $59.99.
Yep.
Your special edition, which we think is the best value, is $99.99. And then there's the master edition that is $129.99.
Yep.
So, standard edition is just your game. The special edition comes with the game, a soundtrack, a coin, which will be important somehow, an art book, right? Or a map.
Yes.
It's a map. And a case for your Switch, Zelda-themed case. And I think these are going to be the hot accessories to have. It looks like a nice neoprene sleeve for it. That was one of my big concerns with the Switch is, hey, it's portable. You see the one guy put it in his backpack. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's going to get scratched.
Yeah.
And so I think a nice neoprene case is going to be really good. Oh, throw it in my... Because you're not gonna stick your Switch in your pocket for sure. One of the accessories I'm really excited about. So I like the neoprene case. I really do. So we both pre-ordered the special edition. Sorry, let me get back to the master edition. It comes with a small statuette of a master sword.
Don't worry. If you haven't pre-ordered it, you can't get it.
Yeah, you
it's
can't.
gone
It's
everywhere.
gone. That's fine. You don't need that one. Get the special edition. Get yourself the case. The neoprene case, I'm telling you, looks cool. Not just the Zelda version. It's a neat idea. Speaking of dock, I would like to know how much an additional dock costs.
Yes, so that you can hook it up, say, in your bedroom and in your living room. Pick it up, take it down.
So maybe more than one dock.
Yeah. That way you don't have to hook it up and unhook it, and it's less of a hassle. You
Right.
keep it all packed up.
And it depends on how much it costs, too. I mean, you're looking at, let's say the dock's another $50. Well, I'll probably be out. The charger, an extra charger, is $39. I'm sorry. 30. It's $29.99.
Yes. So
I did not buy one yet.
Yeah.
I probably will.
I could see $50 being the price point then if it's 30 for just the charger.
Right. So yeah, 30 for just the charger, 50 for that. You're in for like $70, and you're like, that's 80, but it's gonna be exciting. So we'll touch on this a little bit, and I don't want to talk too much about it. I really want to try to have a full 90s guys Switch event. Not Switch. Yeah, Switch event. Yeah. Where we live stream us waiting in line, or at least Instagram, maybe Snapchat it. We don't have a Snapchat yet, but, literally live stream us unboxing, hooking up, and then stream play.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pretty big endeavor, but we're going to start working on it now. So that we're all ready to go, hanging out at midnight launch, getting our systems, and, it's going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be awesome. So, March 3rd, we're excited about it. I just wanted to make sure that if we had any concerns, we've got them out now. Any concerns?
No. Only thing I have concern for is scratching the screen, which I'll just buy a screen protector for.
I agree. I always get screen protectors for my phones. I've never had them for the systems.
See, I have one for my Vita. And my Vita one, my phone usually gets handled a lot more, so that thing lasts about a year.
Right.
My Vita screen, I put on there, I've never taken it off. It is in perfect condition.
And you know what I did notice? That's funny that he brings that up. So the neoprene sleeves, when you buy them by themselves, it says it actually includes one. We'll see. I mean, definitely we'll see how the neoprene sleeve works as well. I mean, I may just feel like I don't need one.
Yeah.
Couple concerns I have. So they got Zelda at launch, and we're all excited about Zelda. And there's Mario and Splatoon 2 with a slightly inappropriate logo. I want Plank to put that logo right here. If he does it right, it will look super inappropriate right here. You know what I'm talking about?
I have not seen it.
Oh, it's super inappropriate.
By the way, I missed the launch event. I was sleeping so I can get up for the pre-orders.
And he said S because I was not here, so I could not go. So he was nice enough to miss the event so that I could stay up late and watch it and go and pre-order the systems for us. So just so in case you were worried, we've already pre-ordered our stuff. So we'll have it at launch, and we'll make sure that we unbox it all, and it's going to be super great.
Yeah.
And so hopefully we won't have any problems streaming it or anything like that. I assume that we will run into most technical difficulties, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We'll figure it out.
There's more stuff we can talk about the Switch too. I forgot about the app and the parental controls and whatever. We'll get into it more. We're going to hopefully film another video. We might have to redo this whole thing, because without Plank, we can't do shit. Video quality wise.
Plus, the lighting got screwed up when Jason broke a light bulb, and we can't do anything about it. Right?
It was hot. I dropped it, and I tried to move the other one, and it was really hot. You know what? I didn't think about putting the piece back in.
Too late now.
That one. No, it's super late now.
This is what it is.
Hey, that's cool. So hey, that's it. That's it from the 90s guys.
Yeah.
Chris and Jayson, and we talked about the Nintendo Switch and the Switch Mini, so we can tag that. So people...
Yeah, well, prediction right here. We're not putting any money on it, but we're predicting it.
Switch Mini. It's going to be real. They're going to get rid of handhelds. They're not going to get rid of handhelds, that they're going to combine it all. It's going to be one, which is a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
Oh, no, not at all.
So, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for the quality's not as amazing as Plank likes it to be. We're trying very hard to kind of...
work with what we got.
Right, and get more content to you guys. We if we try to just get with Plank every time, we have to rely on him. So, not that we don't love him, we do. We do. In fact, he still has to edit this, so we still have to send him this. But hey, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Follow us on Facebook.
No. Oh, yeah. Facebook we still use.
Yeah, we're on Facebook.
And Instagram. It's actually, I run Instagram. I plan on doing a lot more. I actually really enjoy it. I like having things to do on Instagram. I really want to try to learn how to do the live and the little story clips where you move funny. I don't know how those work, but
if you have any ideas of things you might want us to do, send them to us on Facebook. If we get enough of something, we'll do.
Yeah, we definitely. Facebook's actually a really great way to contact us. it works really well for some weird reason.
Just because we're always on it.
That's possible.
So.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Get out of my office. Go.
Hey, man. What was that weird comment about thinking I look good this beginning of the video?
I don't know, man. You're looking a lot better this week.
Was I ugly before or something?
Being weird.